I lost my big brother that was more like my father figure. He almost did everything for me. I was with him hours before he passed, and the last thing I remember said, "I'm gonna see you tomorrow." The whole experience of losing him made me shut everybody down.
I've been doing this work now for about 20 years, and I've been working with young people. And I started out right out of college working at a place in Southwest Little Rock called the Step Up Support Center. And my primary role was to be involved with kids who were involved with gangs. One of the students that was in my program, and I had kind of lost him because he was at 13, 14 years old at the time. I remember him coming around, and at the time I was sometimes I would get him to come play basketball with me and spend time with me, but other times he was in there with the gangs, and it was almost a tug of war, and eventually they won. And it almost creates a cycle that I'm able to see, because I knew the guys that put him in the game, I knew him, and now he has a chance to introduce it to Cameron. So Cameron comes in, and any siblings or anybody in Cameron's life are gonna most likely follow that same path.
After the funeral, one of his closest friends, I knew he meant it. He like, "If you ever need anything, holler." I know my mom needed help, and I know it was hard for us. And so I just told him, "I'm ready." He sent me out there, and he gave me some drugs. He took me to his place. He showed me how to break it down, showed me the meaning of it. And the first time I fell in love with it because it was so easy to make money. Because honestly, when I enrolled in college was my last option. I had a couple friends who passed, was going through a court situation, and one of the things my lawyer told you need to be doing something positive so when you go to court, like, that it'll reflect, but I was just getting in school. I seen the network around, I didn't know much about it. Mr. Montgomery would flash me everywhere with papers trying to get me to come in. I finally came in, and I felt the love in there, I felt the camaraderie. It was a great atmosphere, positive people.
And so here it is, fast forward some 10, 15, 20 years later, and I meet Cameron here in the network at Pulaski Tech. He's involved, he's doing things, we interact a lot, so we get a chance to have these conversations. And Cameron I think Cameron told me, one of his buddies told me the story of his brother, and I said, "Man, that's familiar." And it really means a lot now that, being here at this juncture, where I'm watching Cameron benefit from all the stuff that's happened at Pulaski Tech. I'm watching him grow. I'm watching him be empowered and inspired to be something more than a lot of the guys in the neighborhood.
I said, "God, what does a black man with success look like?" Pointed me to the network.
And I was struggling, and when I started the study group, I noticed that my grades started increasing.
To me, the network is not just a group here at school. To me, it's a family. They check on you to make sure, hey, how's it going, and that means a lot, because some people grew up in their life without that at home. And for some total strangers to do that's heartfelt.
It gave me the opportunity to travel, it gave me the opportunity to experience different cultures, it gave me the opportunity to network with people. It's been completely invaluable. There's not really any way that I could place a single thing above the other.
Like, if it weren't for the network, I wouldn't believe I could do some of the things that I'm touching on right now. Like, I feel like I could be president.
I can think back, if my cousin probably asked for some help 5, 6 years ago, I would have gave him some drugs.
Besides the drugs, he would have probably gave me, like, if I was in any trouble, he probably would have gave me a gun or anything. But right now, if I was to ask him for help, he'll help me, like, with a book or enroll in my classes or, like, get another job.
We build off of each other, we hold each other up when we're down, we talk. Now we're able to talk about education, the State of Union speech, like we was talking and things like that now, so it's a real good thing, like, to be able to help my cousin in the right way. If it hadn't done anything for anybody, yeah, it's for me, honestly, because I know where I could be, And I know where I'm going now, so it really has. And I sit there and write letters to my friends, some of my friends who are doing life, or go put flowers on my friends' graves, and it makes me still push forward to tell a story that they wanted to do right, but they didn't know how.